The Filter Free Diary. Uh,
Hey, 609. I'm wearing a hoodie. Look, yes. I so I put on jeans earlier and then I remember why I hate jeans so fucking much. I can't move in jeans. I can never be comfortable in jeans. I feel like the jeans are trying to break my body. So fuck jeans. So I'm really cold wearing my Florida clothes. But I did decide to dig out my hoodie and now I'm like, at least my heart is warm. So anyways, wasn't actually gonna talk about my clothing. But I just watched The Wizard of Oz. Do you know the last time I watched The Wizard of Oz was probably like 20 years ago? Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Whoa. Like I forgot half that shit was in there. Like, okay, so so if you haven't seen The Wizard of Oz, I know it's an older movie. Watch it remastered or something. I don't know. I am going to recommend you watch this one because, not for nothing, I have some clips of it and I'm probably going to play the clips probably in place of my face, like when I start talking about it, but there is so much happening in that show. And it's all color-coded. It's all color-coded. Like, do you know why they follow the yellow brick road and not the red brick road? Do you know why they follow the yellow brick road? I mean, I could just spit out symbols for days about that show, that movie. And I feel like if I talk about the really easy ones, the really basic ones, maybe some of you guys can start conversations about the really awesome ones. Like, not for nothing, I'm gonna say this and this is gonna make me itch in a really fucking weird way, but it was there and you'll see it if you see the fucking you know, when they finally get to the Emerald City, good old green, and they finally get there and they want to talk to the Wizard of Oz, but he's behind a curtain. Is this spoiling it? I'm sorry if I spoil it for you. Oh yeah, and he's behind the curtain, but he's like hidden over there. You're supposed to be looking at this other thing that's like front and center, and you know what that fucking thing is? Front and center? It's a box with two things on top of it, and they're reflecting each other. Did that Wizard of Oz appear on top of a fucking Ark of the Covenant? Is that a thing? It was in the Wizard of Oz. I'm serious. Yeah. I didn't recognize that when I was little. I wasn't like, oh, look, it's the Ark of the Covenant. I was like, ooh, look at all the fire and the smoke. Yeah, but look at what the fire and the smoke and look what's coming out of. Anyways. So yeah, that was fucking wild. Where are some of the other ones I like never saw before? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to talking about the basic ones. So here goes the basic ones. So she meets a scarecrow, right? Made of straw. Like the little pig's house. Spirituality is so far, whatever. The little pig's house was made of straw. It was yellow house. Yeah, well, the scarecrow is made of straw and he's yellow, and you know what? He doesn't have a brain. He has no mind. He is a 3 missing a 3. How awesome is that? He really has a mind. And then the Tin Man. And not for nothing, the Tin Man, he's trying to get a heart, but it's because he feels empty inside. It's not because he doesn't know what he wants to do, because he was chopping wood and that's what he wanted to do when he got all rusted up. So he's not looking for direction. You know what he's looking for? He's looking for feeling. And that's instinct. That's what a body has. And he's a tin man because you're supposed to know he doesn't really have a body. That's why he gets all rusted up and can't move. You ever seen a human or a person get rusted up? Not until they get really old and those joints stop working. And then there's the freaking lion. And I already told you in the last episode, a lion represents spirit. Well, this is a spirit that has no spirit. He has no courage at all. And it's funny because in his opening thing, he's doing the flip-flop thing. He's pretending he has all the courage. You know what? The scarecrow never pretended he had a brain. Never once. And the Tin Man never pretended he had a freaking body or a heart. But here goes the lion pretending he has courage. And then she smacks him. And he has a breakdown. It's awesome. But anyways, I feel like those are the easiest, most obvious ones. Right? Like, but what about the fact that she has red shoes that power her up? Come on. There's so many symbols in the Wizard of Oz. Like, you really... I'm sure you can pull out 20 more than what I've said. That's the challenge. If you accept the challenge, give me 20 more examples coming out of the Wizard of Oz. Not for nothing. Do you know what they call this world? Earth? Yeah. They don't call it Oz. They don't call it Earth. I can't believe this fucking movie. Anyways. Yeah, have a good evening. Stay warm if you're in the north.